Ones, it's Friday Eve, y'all, and I'm just so excited. I get to come up here live and speak to the hearts of God's victorious ones. There's the you that come across this video, the you that come across this live, the you that's not only looking and seeking for encouragement, and you gonna get all of that plus more, but the you that's really seeking for a changed you. That is what I am. My name is Coach Monica Stokes. You heard it right, Coach, meaning God has positioned me to coach you to see yourself in a whole different way, to let you know that you're not the old you, to let you know you don't have to have the why me, woe me mentality, to let you know you don't have to seek validation, love, come on, from nobody but God, and also from yourself. I am living what I once prayed for. God, when am I going to understand to truly love myself? God, when am I going to have a home that is healed and whole? God, when am I going to stop chasing, come on, love, validation? I guess I'm just saying that thing again. From all the wrong people, from all the wrong places, with the wrong mindset. And once God, and I said God, broke me free from that mentality, he made me new. Welcome to the Live Holy Addiction. How you doing? How you doing, sugar? God put it in my spirit, and this was last night, y'all, and I'm so grateful when Holy Spirit literally speaks to my spirit. It's God. He put it in my spirit, y'all, to start doing a live series on no longer. So the next couple of lives, or however long God tell me to do this series, no longer, I am going to speak it to your heart. And when I say no longer, this is you making the declaration to no longer keep yourself in whatever position, whatever predicament, whatever situation, whatever circumstance that you keep putting yourself in. I'm speaking to you because I was that person. And I am still a work in progress. Each and every day, I wake up on a mission to learn. I wake up on a mission to look at myself as to what it is in my life that I need to continue to do, or what is it in my life that I need to continue to improve on. Y'all, I still have things that I have to pray to God to strengthen me through. Right now, I'm raising 4 teenage young men, y'all. Glory be to God. But God gives me the strength, y'all. God gives me the strategy. God gives me what I need in raising them. He also does all that and more with my kingdom assignment and mission to speak to y'all heart. And I'm so grateful for all of y'all that have come across the channel, all of y'all that have subscribed, all of y'all that is learning and growing. Because when I tell y'all the opposition that comes with standing flat-footed on a firm foundation for God, let me tell you something. I seen a video yesterday and it said this. I'm just feeding it to y'all heart. How it happens for me. My life. It's not about me, but I want y'all to know and learn. It's not by coincidence you done came across this channel. But I want y'all to know about me too. Who's speaking into your life. So you will know that God led you for purpose, on purpose, to purposely build you up to become the victorious you, not the broken you, not the lost you, not the why me, woe me you, not the, oh, I got to stay in these toxic relationships and friendships and these environments that's not growing me. I'm telling you, it's God. So stay in this season planted. You may be used to, like I used to do, if I wasn't hearing what I wanted to hear, instead of what I needed to hear, I kept unplanting, come on, uprooting where God was taking me and sending me. But when you notice, when you keep uprooting, removing yourself, when God is planting you into a new environment, because that's what he putting you in as you on this video, come across this channel. He need to plant you, to water you, and to grow you. That's what God is doing. So trust him. Trust him. Trust him. And that's what I do. I trust him. On the video I seen yesterday, it said, when you're fully in your purpose, and that's me, y'all, your coach. In spite of, I come up here and I deliver what God put in my spirit to speak to y'all heart. On the video yesterday, it said this: when you are truly living in your purpose for God. Because I want y'all to see what I be fighting with when I come on here. You are faced with demonic opposition. And when I tell you, it is true. But God. That's how you know you fully becoming who God called you to be. Welcome to the live, Hawkeye. When I tell you I fight, come on, tooth and nail to come on here to speak to your heart. But you know what? That don't stop me. So don't allow what's happening that you're growing through in your life to stop you. When you see me up here live, when God put it on your heart to get in a coaching session, when God has put it in your spirit, I said it, to grow and stay planted. Stop moving about. Stop moving because it's getting uncomfortable to you. Thank you, sugar. Being uncomfortable is part of the process of growth. Being uncomfortable is part of the process of growth. If you stay in the mentality of, I'm going to continue to do the same thing each and every day, I'm not going to grow, I'm not going to learn, I'm not going to listen to constructive criticism, I'm not going to be planted, I'm not going to water myself, just giving you a wake-up call. You're going to stay where you are. And it may even dry up because you're not watering yourself. You're not planting yourself. You're not growing yourself. And I used to be so guilty of this, y'all. Why my life not changing, God? Why am I still the same broken person, God? Why is my household not becoming healed, God? Mad at God. Come on. For all the wrong reasons. Welcome to the live, sugar. But God, like, I need you to look at all the right reasons why I am inviting me. Talking about God inviting him into your heart. That's why I come on here, y'all. God has put me in position, literally. I have to keep saying it to y'all because I know this to be true. In spite of what I be fighting, when life be lifing for me, the demonic opposition that come for me and at me, because I know my full identity in God. Because God say there are victorious ones on here that's going to come through and they're going to be broke free. Y'all don't think the devil don't like that? But God, I'm going to come and push. I'm going to come and press. I'm going to continue to come on here with my purpose to speak, to break you free. It's up to you to decide. And it's once I had decided, y'all, like y'all are sitting here listening. Y'all sitting here learning. You're sitting here being patient as I'm delivering this word. I'm not coming on here with no fast prophetic word, no, to your heart. No, I come on here to give you the true knowledge that's going to help you to become the new you. If all you looking for is a prophecy, come on. But you're not seeking a true relationship with God. You chasing. Come on. You're just chasing. Not the real. Stop chasing. Come on. And truly settle for a personal relationship with you and God. And when that happens, you are not going to have no whole lot of people understanding your process. You going to get in a season, maybe even like your coach Monica did, especially when I first started healing, when God said, now you're going to stop running to the people, places, and things that you keep on trying to fill that hole up with in your heart. And God said, you're going to face and you're going to be with God. And you're going to face yourself. And it's when I faced myself, y'all, let me tell you something. I became so available and open. Welcome to the live trader. I became so open and available. Come on. To who God needed me to be. I became so open and available to hearing God speaking to my heart. I became so open and available to be humble, to cry to God. I became so open and available not to do things in my own flesh. Come on. I became so open and available even when it was hard to break off certain relationships, break off certain habits. I did it anyway because I knew me doing the same thing and expecting a new result from God, it was not working for me. So that's why when I come on here and I speak directly to your heart, it's because I want you to feel how my soul really want to see you win. I want to see you win. Yes, I want to see you win. I want to see you win. So you want to see yourself win too. If y'all see me looking down, I'm just manning the comments too. So I got to man the comments, man my music. But all is well. Because God has definitely done a new thing for every one of us that's up here looking to grow. So I'm doing a no longer series. So this is the first day of the series of the no longer. And this the one God gave me. He said, no longer will you negotiate becoming who he has called you to be. God gave that thing to me last night. Yes, God said, no longer. Come on, we got to say that thing with boldness, with authority, not scared and timid. And you speak that thing and you put that thing in the comments. You speak that thing and you write it down. That's what affirmations are. You speak it. Not just looking at Coach Monica speaking it, but I want you to feel it. So this with the mantra you going to speak to yourself. Come on. And today is your new day. Today is your new beginning. Today is your new horizon. Each and every day, y'all, we wake up to a new sunrise. So stop waiting for the new year to become the new you. Come on. The new you becomes when you say, you know what? No longer. That's what this new series is. So God say, no longer will you negotiate who you are becoming to anybody else. That's what God said. No longer do you do that. And don't even negotiate it with yourself. I say that in all due respect, because sometimes we can say, I'm going to start when I'm ready. When you done been hurt enough, when you've been tired enough, when your heart done been drug enough, when your mindset has not been renewed enough, when you like, I done had enough, I'm sick and tired of being sick. That's when you say, no longer. No longer will I allow distractions to stop me. No longer would I let what life is trying to throw at me to defeat me. No longer would I let what I see to stop me, because I know I'm going to walk by faith and not by sight, because so long walking by sight and not by faith kept me stuck, kept me confused, kept me lost, kept me damaged, kept me worried. But God. So no longer will you worry about the distractions of this world. No longer will you sit there sleeping on yourself. No longer will you sit there and worry what people think about you becoming a new you. Come on, who God has created you to be. No longer. No longer. God is faithful. And I want you to be faithful to the word of what God is speaking to your heart, to your mind, to your soul, to your life. Stop negotiating when the right time is. Today is the right time. If this message is hitting, come on, at your heart, on your soul. If you crying right now, if you tearing up, if you've been watching the videos in the channel and you like, I got to do something different, let it be now. And don't wait on nobody to tell you to do it. You do it because you say, I got to stop waiting on becoming the new person who God called me to be. And it's when I start waiting, y'all, I started tapping into who I was truly supposed to be. I tapped in who I was truly supposed to be. Yes, opposition come with it. Yes, come on. It comes with demonic opposition. Yes, it comes with, come on, persecution. But let me tell you something. That persecution, the opposition, the distractions, the negativity, what it do, it show you how strong you are. Because when you don't keep uprooting, come on, becoming who God has called you to be, all this is tied in with you not negotiating. When you stand firm, even when the tests and the trials and the turbulence are trying to blow you down, God will bring you burning bush, meaning he'll bring kingdom ambassadors in your life to keep you strong. Prayed for, prayed after. When you are truly doing what God has called you to do, let me tell you something. You are fully protected. God is just showing you through them tests and trials how strong you are, how resilient you are, how strong you have become. Come on. How proud of you that you are. Because God say, not only are you my toughest warrior, but God said you are a faithful warrior. So when the blessings come raining, when others recognize it, you don't have to negotiate, come on, with other people why God is blessing you. I'm in Georgia, Mr. 82. You don't have to negotiate that. You know what you've been doing. You ain't been negotiating, come on, with the darkness of your past. You ain't been negotiating saying, I'm going to do a little this and that. Come on, this and the third from the old me. You going to start saying, I'm going to completely get rid of that old me. I said it because you get tired. And if you ain't at that tired place right now, Trust me, you eventually gonna get there. And you can either choose to keep chasing after love, you can get false love, you can keep toxic love, or you can keep trying to chase after the stuff that you think that is fulfilling you. You can keep trying to chase after places that God keep telling you don't go to. You keep chasing that, come on, and it's life changing for you? No. Chasing the wrong things is going to continue to keep you lost. Chasing the wrong relationships, places, and habits are going to continue to keep you in a place of not knowing your chosen, God-given identity. Everyone is not going to understand who you are called to be for the kingdom of God. And you're not going to even understand it at first because you're going to be so used to the old story. But when I tell you, when you start walking in your new mindset, when you start walking what he has called you to do, you can't strip yourself of the name. You can't strip it. Because God going to continue to keep tugging at your heart when you want to throw in the towel. God going to continue to lead and guide you to where you need to be for your kingdom purpose. God is going to continue to protect you and give you provision in the midst of the demonic chaos. That's how you know you chosen for God. And you have to choose it as he chooses you. So stop running from God. Stop running from becoming. Come on, stop uprooting when God tells you stay planted. Because he's teaching you something. He's maturing you. He's growing you so that you can flourish. And out of nowhere, you're going to just go to flourishing. And you just been planted, minding your business, minding God's business, being about all God and the kingdom purpose and life he had for you, when it might have been boring to other people because you're not the same person that was sitting on that bottom step. But you rose up off that step of sadness. You rose off of that step of sorrow. You rose off of that step of why me, woe me. You rose off of that step of having a broken heart. You rose off of that step of having a mindset of I'm always gonna be like this. And that in itself commands, come on, attention to yourself. Telling yourself, I'm proud of me. Even when it was hard for me to get up out of this sorrow. I'm talking to you, you talking to yourself. Even when it get hard, victorious one, you go harder. You go harder with your praise. You go harder with your prayers. And for me, y'all, that's my 3 P's. My praise, my prayers, and my purpose is what I do to keep me on my solid foundation with God. And I know God is growing me. I know God is developing me. All of it is for purpose. That Romans 8:28. All things, I got to say it again. All, capital A-L-L, all things work together for the good for those who love God, and that's called according to his purpose. You are called for a purpose. You are called for a purpose. Yes, thank you, Cosmic Rose. Welcome to back to the live, sugar. It's all God. We in a series, by the way. No longer. So keep coming up here, Sunshine. Welcome to the live, sweetie. I love your name. We started a new series tonight on this Friday Eve. God said we're going to start talking about no longer. And y'all are going to stand flat-footed on these no longers. And I want you to hold yourself accountable for these no longers. And I want you to live with the growth of these no longers. Because that is how you're going to see change in your life. Don't be distracted. Don't allow anybody or anything to distract you from hearing what God is putting on my heart to speak to your heart. That's how you know we rising higher. Come on. The demonic, come on and try to come in. But we're not going to allow that to blind us from the truth of the light of who we are called to be. Yes, that's how you know when you start making ways for God. The devil don't like that. The devil don't like that you still standing. I did a message on that not too long ago. God gave that thing to me so clear. Because when I tell you I've been standing firm, and the tests and the trials and the turbulence been trying to knock your coach down. But God, God said, you too powerful for me. You too faithful for me. You too strong for me. Your purpose is too great for me, daughter. You don't understand how I'm living so much in you that the devil don't like that you still standing. So yes, I'm going to come up here and I'm going to speak it directly to your soul. For you to receive it is for you to receive it. If you want to take it as something less than what I give it to you, I pray that you receive it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, sugar. Pancake. That's one of my favorite foods now, pancake. Yeah, I know God is making waves. Whoosh, whoosh. That's like when you're swimming. Whoosh. You paddling whoosh, against the waves. You got to keep on pushing. You got to keep on going. Whoosh. And that's how I be feeling when I get to come on here with y'all. I'm going to push through it. I'm going to pray through it. And I'm going to speak to your heart because I need y'all to be broken free of that identity, of that why me, woe me. Because I lived like that for years and I never knew who I was for God. I was trying to live who I was supposed to be for the world, y'all. Yes, welcome. That got to be nails. Y'all coming on in. Yes, I love seeing y'all come up here. Yes. I love seeing y'all up here. Yes, yes. You got to push through. That's right, Asher. Push through. That's what make the devil mad. When he keep on trying to tempt you. When he keep on trying to tap at you. Tap at those spots in your life. Imagine he just tapping. You got to ignore it. Because God said you too strong, victorious one. Come on. You got to keep going. Ignore him. Come on. That's what make him mad. So he keep on trying to. And you got to keep on going. You got to keep on pushing. This is what God just gave me. We was giving the devil so much attention when we was living intentionally for him. Come on. God just gave me this, y'all. Y'all write this one down. That's why I keep flowing. Because the more I be on here, the more he give it to me to feed y'all. The more when we was living intentionally for God. I'm not saying we perfect now. I'm talking about the old us. Because we knew up off in this thing. We was intentionally living for him. How we just knew we weren't supposed to be in these places, doing certain things, in these certain relationships. God said the reason, come on, why he was okay with us, wasn't bothering us, because he had us. Because we was allowing him to have our mind. We was allowing him to have our heart. We was allowing him to have our energy. But now that we could have been doing anything else, we could have been anywhere else. We are in an environment where we are not letting what the world say, but what the word say to grow and encourage us. Y'all see, I'm trying to keep this thing together. I get emotional because as I just be speaking to y'all, it gives me so much happiness that God can use, come on, a person that felt so broken, so lost, so unworthy. To help break y'all free. It ain't about the circumstances. It's not about how a person looks, how many children they have, their economical background, their house, or their car. I'm talking about who God uses. I need you to look at the heart. Yes, I love it. You put Proverbs 22nd, excuse me. Favor is deceitful and beauty is vain, but a woman that feareth the Lord, she shall be praised. And you are worthy too. Every single one of y'all for the blessings of the Lord. And when I say blessings, I'm talking about having a healed home. I'm talking about having a healed heart. I'm talking about knowing your identity in God, even when you're persecuted because you're different. And you wonder why all your life you've been persecuted. You wonder all your life why you was the last pick. You wonder why all your life you was called the four-eyed, nappy-head, kinky-headed person. You wonder why? Because they were deceived. They were looking at your outer appearance. But they weren't looking at their heart. And that's what God look at. I got to say it again. That's what God look at. So I want God to continue to search our hearts. I want God to continue to help us forgive those naysayers, those persecutors, the enemy that try to drag our heart and our mind. Help us to forgive them as they don't know what they're doing. They deceived. They deceived. They're trying to look at the labels, the type of car you drive, the type of house you have, the type of career you have. But they're not looking at your heart. They're not looking how you treat individuals. Come on, with so much grace. Come on, with so much love. Even when others is whispering, persecuting, got negativity to say about your spirit. But when I tell you I'm right with you, I'm aligned with that. I know what it feels like to walk in a room. Come on. And not to be liked simply because you are love. But that lets you know right there, your identity in God is who God has chosen you to be. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. So God say, no longer will you negotiate becoming the best you. No longer will you negotiate becoming the best you. Stop bargaining and start betting on yourself. God say that thing again. Stop bargaining and start betting on who you're supposed to be. That's what others that's on a low level want you to do. Bargain and entertain their negativity. Bargain and allow your energy to get on that low level. God say, nah, you above that. Because you are the head and not the tail. That's what God said. Stop bargaining. Stop even entertaining that energy. They mind on the low. What God said. God said, keep your head so high. Come on. That you ain't got time to even look down to that. Don't entertain it. That shows your superpower. Come on. The patience, the love, and the peace you have. Stop letting your peace be tampered with. God gave it to you. Just be able to say, you in your lane, you chilling, you unbothered. Why they shooting darts at you? And they like, I'm still shooting. You don't see the negative this. You don't hear what I'm saying to you. And you like, I'm too busy with my peace. I'm too busy with my peace. Why you so busy trying to drag me down? And God gonna use it anyways to continue to elevate me. I'm talking about you. Yes, he is the father of all lies, that devil. That's why he tried to make sin look good. That's why he tried to make sin look fun. But for a season. Come on. Jesus is the King. That's right, Tristan. Jesus is the King. And it's going to come a time when every knee has to bow at the name of Jesus. And it's what God just gave me. There's going to become a time when every knee has to bow. But he needs us to know to bow now. He do forgive you, Tristan. In the comments, Tristan, you wrote about you battling how the devil try to defeat you with your mind. I get it. Trust me. You're not the only one. I'm a coach. Come on, motivational speaker and a mentor. At the beginning of this message, I want you to come back to this live and I want you to remember to watch the beginning. In the beginning, I'm going to give you a little recap. I spoke to every single one of y'all how the opposition gets turned up the more that you get closer with God. But the beauty in that is God will send messengers. That's what I am. To speak to your heart. So I want you to intentionally come up here on here when I come up here live. Because I'm going to be up here. Because when I tell you the tests and trials and turbulence in my life, but God. Because that let me know the waves are being made. Meaning my voice is going to sun out So you don't think the devil ain't going to bring his imps? You don't think the devil ain't going to continue to try me? But God said you are fully protected, because I'm going to protect that purpose, because God said there's some victorious ones out there that need to find where they need to be. So I'm going to be here. Yes, God say he always going to have somebody in position, Tristan, to help you. He can't get to the anointed physically. Yeah, he can't. And we can cast that stuff away out of our mind too. You cast it away, and you do it each and every day. I have to. I say, not today. I'm not going to let my temper get out of position. I'm not going to let my peace get bothered. I'm not going to let my feelings stop me from pursuing my purpose to speaking in God's victorious ones. So I'm not telling you nothing I don't have to practice. But when you practice it, you get stronger in it. I did a message, Tristan, and it wasn't too long ago. God gave it to me so clearly. He said, you are standing, come on, for God. That's what the devil can't stand. Ashley, what's up, girl? He can't stand that. Okay, like, they woke now. They ain't sleeping on themselves. They are not asleep. When you start seeing it clearly now, God needs you to see it clearly now. So y'all keep being woke. And how do you stay woke? You stop pressing that snooze button. Meaning when you see me up here on the live, but you doing the same thing, expecting a new result. It's when I stop pressing the snooze button. When I stop worrying and answer and entertaining stuff God told me to stop entertaining. Listen to me now. My eyes start seeing clearly now. Come on. I can hear God so distinct now. And I used to be the one. How people hear from God? God, huh? Last night before I went to bed, y'all, God told me to do this series of No Longer. Must gonna be a book from this or something. I don't know. I'm down like that. One day it will be a book series of the No Longer, because God gave it to me. He said, speak to my victorious ones. God said, speak to his. So y'all are God's victorious ones. I'm just a messenger. I am just a child of God. I am just a willing vessel that has chosen to live how God has told me to. And I'm not talking about in front of the camera, in front of the pics and all the selfies. No, I'm talking about when this camera turned off, when I have to be a mother of 4 teenage young men, when I have to respectfully walk around here and treat them like they God children too, because they are. When I have to align myself up with the principles of living how God has told me to. Even when the enemy try to persecute you, call you everything but a child of God, press lies in your mind, he bring the adversary to come at you and for you. But God said, that's because you built for this. Because you are built, come on a firm foundation. And that's how you know you making waves. Yeah, you're going to be called stuff. But who the father of lies? But who is the father, come on, of the living truth? God just gave that to me. That's why we got to be woke, y'all. So y'all keep being woke coming up on these lives. I'll be up here tomorrow, 7:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm not sure what the new No Longer will be, but it's going to be something in relation to No Longer. Because God said we in a series. And I hope this word blessed y'all. Because when I tell you, I had to push through the negativity even on this one. But God. I had to push through the persecution even on this one. But God. That's how God tests you. You got to be tested and tried. Come on. To show yourself approved. So for people to be like, oh, they're such on a pedestal. Oh, they're just so blessed. Yes, we are all blessed. And ain't none of us on such a high pedestal that God will not bring us back down. Come on. But the bringing down is only to show you that you got to have God to give you the strength. God to give you the strength. God to give you the courage. He done already gave you your new name as a victorious one. That's what God said. You ain't no victim. of your past identity. You are not a victim of your past mistakes. You are not a victim of the past mistakes you used to do in the world and the things you used to do. God say no. No longer. So don't negotiate who you becoming. Yeah, Blake, I love that you put in the comments, sometimes I want to give up, but God tell me to hold on. That's right. And it's times, y'all, when I get in my feelings and God be like, all right, dust yourself off and try again. You may fall. You may tremble. You may trip up on yourself, but you will not fall down to where God will not assist you up. I said it. If you wholeheartedly pursue him, if you wholeheartedly cry out to him, if you wholeheartedly position yourself to do what God has told you to do, he will help you. And he do it anyway, y'all. Yes, he do it anyway. Yes. So y'all be encouraged, y'all. I'm in this live at this moment, but I really, really needed to tell y'all about our new series. No longer will you negotiate on the becoming of you. Stop negotiating. Stop walking on eggshells with your new identity. Stop hiding who you are. I keep hearing, fight, fight. Yes, I did a message on that, Tristan. Come on, Tristan. I wonder if you must be new to the channel. I did a video. It must have been last week on my lives. Go through my lives. And I think you can search it on my channel. I did one about fighting. So you aligned. You aligned, Tristan. Yeah, because victorious don't come. Come on. Victory don't come without a fight. It don't come without a fight. But the beauty of the fight is God be in the midst. And a lot of times he be like, stand still sowing. And stand still does not mean that you're not moving in the direction of growth. Come on. Stand still be like, when God be like, you ain't got to go blow for blow with the enemy. I hope I struck a nerve or you felt what I just said to you, Tristan. You keep growing. You keep becoming. And no longer do you need to negotiate with whomever, especially that enemy that's trying to tell you elsewise. Don't negotiate with it. You keep walking strong in the boldness on who God told you to be. You keep on listening to the words that I'm speaking to your heart. I'm speaking to the warrior in you, not the warrior. I speak to the warrior in you. And it's all God. It's all God. So no longer negotiate. Say, I'm going to be like this. Come on. To get them to like me. No, stop chasing that. I seen that on the live yesterday. An individual was speaking about that. And that's something I'm about to start using for real, for real. We got to stop chasing. Come on. Success in all the wrong places. We got to stop chasing love for all the wrong places. We got to stop chasing, come on, validation and likes. And no, it'll come to you as you're becoming who God has purposely called you to be. But this the thing what God just told me for all of us. We have to remain in position. Oh, God just said. You have to remain in position. So stop being moved by things that you don't have control over. Stop being moved by the adversary that keep coming for you. Stop being moved by the negativity that's trying to flood your mind. Welcome, Brown, to the live, sugar. Don't be moved. Yet fight with your praise. Fight with your prayers. Fight with your purpose. And your purpose in this season could simply be to grow. And I say simple, but that's power in growth. Do you hear growth as it happening? But you see it. You see it. Others going to be able to recognize that you're not the same person. And it's not that you got to prove it to them. You're going to start being unrecognizable to yourself. You're going to be like the old me used to be so bothered by that. But I ain't been negotiating no more. I ain't been negotiating who I was supposed to be with nobody but God. Been getting with God. Doing what God had told me to do. In my secret, quiet place with God. And even when you get off the scene, they're going to be like, where you been at? We ain't been seeing you. Mind you, you've been moving, in a new direction. That's why they haven't been seeing you. Because you in a new, land. Going to a new territory, to a new destination, in a new direction. When God says, I anoint you, he doesn't just take it away. Correct. Read Psalms 23, Tristan. I've been talking about that Psalms 23. Let me get my word, Tristan. I had it over here sitting in my bed because I was going to read it after I got off of here. Let me read Psalms 23 to you, Tristan, the part about the anointing. Woo, you ready, Tristan? This one for you. You honor me by anointing my head with oil. God talking about all of us as a child of God. Yes, he laughs at the wicked, definitely. Patricia, I'm gonna back this thing up just for you. Psalms 23. You prepare a feast, not a snack, but a feast for me in the presence of my enemies. Meaning God do it. You ain't gotta have that, like my coach Latoya Okia says, you ain't gotta have that nan boo-boo spirit in front of them. You too busy being about your business about growth anyways. Some way, somehow, God gonna have them see, how you growing, how you developing, and they're not gonna be able to touch you. They not. The rest of the scripture read, y'all. You honor me by anointing my head with oil. It's speaking about all of us, y'all. Welcome, Dean. Welcome to the live, Sugar. Yes. Keep loving yourself, Blake. That's the best kind of love you can have, Sugar. Surely your goodness and unfailing love. Look, it just talked about love on here, y'all. Will pursue me all the days of my life. And I will live in the house of the Lord forever. Yep. And what comes with loving yourself, y'all? It stop feeling like your heart have to be shared. Have to be access to things that God ain't told you to allow to have access to your heart. And sometimes that's hard. When your heart is so that of love. Because we have a heart of Christ. We have a heart of love. We have a heart of joy. But God said everybody can't have access to your heart. Everybody can't have access to that beautiful heart that y'all carry. And you carry a good heart. I know all of y'all victorious ones that come across this channel. When you like, I'm so lost. I'm so broken. I'm so by myself. I'm so different. I've always been so different. Why, God? I say it all the time and I'm going to say it again. It's because when God gave me this revelation, I was like, ooh, mind blown. The reason why you're not a part, or you feel like you're not a part, the reason you feel like you are set apart, all your life you didn't felt like this. You was the different one. It's because God set you apart to be a part of his kingdom. And see, the world attack that and make you feel like it's you. But it was God. When you're young and you don't know no better, you thinking, what is it about me? I have a good heart. I have a loving spirit. But it's when God wakes you up to who you are called to be. Set apart. All your life, God needed you to know why you were set apart. But the world will make you feel like you were set apart because you just was different. But God needed you to be different. Because God just gave me this right before I leave on here, y'all. With all the people that's on this earth now, all the people that has ever lived on this earth, how many have had the same exact fingerprints? How many people have had the exact same fingerprints? Nobody. No one. And And no one and nobody will ever have the same exact fingerprints. I have triplets. 2 of them identical. Do not have the same fingerprints. I'm a twin. We do not have the same fingerprints. So even when we are twins, or triplets, or sextuplets, we do not have the same fingerprints. God did that on purpose. He needed you to be different. So access and you embrace the uniqueness about yourself. Embrace the uniqueness about yourself. And stop allowing, come on, low thinking, come on, energies, I said it, to allow you to think low about yourself. Don't drag your mentality, come on, to the level, come on, of nonsense. Don't draw your mindsets on the level of pity and sorrow and negativity. See, that's where your mind can go if you around that. And sometimes you can't avoid it. But that's why this channel was built. So you can come on here and you can listen to high level thinking. High real identity. Because for so long, if you were sleeping on yourself, it's like when you wake up in the morning, you like, oh, I got to get up. I got to get my coffee. So that's what I am for y'all. I'm y'all coffee. Oh, we got to go listen to Coach Monica because she going to tell us something that this world keep trying to push me away from. Y'all stay playing it. And y'all don't allow the uncomfortableness of what God, the layers God is peeling back off of you to stop you. It gets uncomfortable. Y'all don't think for me, I don't get uncomfortable to when I got to come on here and God be like, just say it to him like this. Don't be scared. Deliver it to him like this. God said those that understand going to grasp it, get it, receive it, and they going to really take it to heart. So that's what my job is. It's not to please nobody or anybody but the King, God. And God had to put me in a season, come on y'all, of not feeling like I had to validate people. That's where that season of healing coming in at. So if you're attracted to this channel because you healing, you in the correct position. You in the correct seat. Because you got to heal. What happens when you keep picking at wounds? What happens if you keep bumping your head in the same spot? It's all God, Tristan. It's all God. Because when I tell you the strength that I use to come on here, it's not of myself. It's all God. I'm going to say this to you, Tristan. I don't know why I'm zoning in on you tonight. It was a season and your coach is like, because welcome, I'm your coach now. Where I did not know who I was. That's because I was allowing my circumstances to tell me who I was. But when I get on here and I get to speak to y'all heart, it's an answered prayer. Because I know in spite of the tests and the trials that I face, it's because, come on, of the power God planted in me before I was even formed in my mother's womb. I just choose to work the plan, to work the gift that God gave me in spite of. In spite of, y'all. And I like to come on here real because that's what I am. I'm a real person. I'm a real person that God has chosen to use. But I had to choose y'all to no longer to negotiate with becoming the new me. And I have to choose that each and every day. So you choose to no longer negotiate who you are called to be. And God gonna show you who you're supposed to be the more you heal. God is gonna show you each and every day who you are supposed to be for him. That's the beauty of growth. That's the beauty of development. You don't allow distractions to stop you. The old me would've. The old me would've stopped and shut down. But God has built me. Glory be to God, y'all. I talk about my life in the midst of coaching y'all, by the way. Because I want to give y'all an insight of my life. God has had to train me, literally, in heated situations. That's what that fire do. Woo! I got the song Refiner playing now, one of my favorite songs. That's what that fire do. It trained you to have that thicker skin. Come on. But God has trained me, literally, y'all, to have the thicker skin. The thicker skin came with letting go of relationships that I wanted to hold on to. Muhammad, welcome to the live, sugar. The thicker skin came when I had to live how God purposed me to live. Tougher skin, but glory be to God, he kept my tender heart. He kept my tender heart. And that's been my prayer. When I have had to pray to God, help me to not dislike, come on, these enemies that are before me. God saying, I positioned them to be there because I need to show you how you don't need to let that energy affect that energy and that light I put in you. Because y'all, whenever even there's goodness, there's always some type of evil opposition that's going to keep trying to back you in the corner. But you got to choose to keep on pushing, keep on fighting, Tristan. Yeah, that's right, Blake. Yes, Trisha. We gonna be okay because we are God children. Hey there from Korea. Welcome to the live, sugar. Welcome to the live. Y'all be encouraged. Y'all remember what I spoke to your heart. Remember what I spoke to your mind on today. No longer do you need to negotiate with the becoming of you. And no longer can you say you out here by yourself. God led you to this channel. Yes. Blake, yes. Read Tristan comment. We can't. No, this is what God just said, Tristan. We will fight and we will win. Tristan, that's what God say. God say, Tristan and Blake and all the other victorious ones that's on this live, all on this replay. God said, come on, we will fight and we will win. That's what God said. Yes, we will pray for you, North Korea, for whatever situation is going on in your area. Right now, we are living in some different trying times. But that's why we got to love on each other, grace each other, because we definitely don't know what each and others may be going and are growing through. So let's continue to love one another. Continue to pray for one another. Continuously to keep God on the front end of everything, because he is going to continue to deliver and help us. All right, so y'all be encouraged. I hope to see y'all tomorrow on tomorrow's live, continuing on this series of No Longer. If y'all are looking for a one-on-one session with me, y'all, yes, I am a motivational speaker, glory be to God, but I am also an empowerment growth coach. And what that means is, if you are looking to receive help, assistance, because that's what I am. I'm just your assistant. Just like there's coaches on basketball, football teams and all that, I'm your coach that is helping guide you and lead you. So if you're looking for the next step, come on, stop sitting there sleeping on yourself and staying woke. Get in a coaching session. Get in a coaching environment with me. I invite you to get on my website, thevictoriousones.com, and set you up a one-on-one session. You will not regret it. I'm so grateful for the victorious ones that have booked sessions, that have grown, that have developed. Y'all go ahead and still go on my website, and I want to see y'all register your email. That way I can have access to your email. All right, so y'all get plugged in with what God is doing. Okay, and I want to welcome every single one of y'all that have come across this live. And I want to thank every single one of y'all that was able. Yes, I am an accountability partner as well. I left that part out, Ashley, as well. That's what I am. I help hold you accountable as I account. That's what I do. And I'm telling you, that's how my life changed when I stopped trying to hold my life accountable to people that wasn't aligned up with growth. And that was even the old me. I wasn't what's up with that. I said in my little slang. But it's when I became what's up with that. God has put me in environments, and I've even been praying in this single season. God, bring me to new rooms, new environment, and God be doing that. Yes, yes. So get on my website, Ashley, if God leads you, and y'all can definitely book a coaching session with me. In those sessions, I also do where I will help you with me, of course, do an action plan, because you got to have a plan of action to attack them goals. And y'all, it's almost the end of the year. It's time for y'all to really take action. I do what I'm preaching and teaching to y'all. Behind the scenes, I am on Zooms. I was on like 3 last week. Yes. 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 So y'all looking for growth, you looking for true transformation. Also on my website, y'all, I have a course. Yes, God helped me build a course. It's called the Root Work course. So get in that course. It's a nice class. We got slides and me speaking to your heart on that one as well. And y'all can invest in that. It's when I start investing in myself. And even this is investing in yourself. This right here is investing in yourself. But this, the invitation to do the coaching session is just next level. Next level. Next level. As you getting out of those old situations, relationships, friendships, and God put you to where it's God and you. Now you got to formulate the strategy to the new thing, and that's part of it. Getting into Zooms, getting into coaching session, because we need true kingdom help to give us a kingdom mindset, not a worldly outlook. Because although we are in this world, we are not of it. That's what we got to know. The fight is already won. The battle is already won. Because we are called to be God's victorious ones. So y'all come up on here tomorrow. And once again, I appreciate all of y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe before you leave. Press that like button. And put on your post notifications, y'all. So y'all will know whenever I post a video. All right. And I want to seriously thank y'all for supporting the gift and receiving the gift that God has entrusted me with. I want to thank y'all. I want to thank y'all. I want to thank y'all. So y'all continue to grow. Y'all continue to come on this channel. I get excited when I get to see y'all names up on the screen because I pray to God, God, send the right people. I had to be patient. And look at him. He's sending all y'all in on the lives. And I'm proud of y'all because y'all could have been doing anything else, anywhere else, but you up here growing and developing. Y'all be encouraged. I love y'all. It's been your coach, Monica Stokes.